This is Crystal from Teen Infonet, and I'm here today with the beautiful Layla Crawford. How are you?
How are you?
I'm great. So first of all, how old are you?
I am 9.5 years old. I'll be 10 in October on October 12th.
And are you excited for that?
I am really excited.
You're going into double digits. Right?
Yeah.
So when did you first get involved in this? How old were you when you got into acting?
I started doing plays and dancing at Debbie Allen Dance Academy when I was 3 to 4 years old, and then I went to schools and I did a lot of plays, and then that's when I kind of started acting, and then I started professionally acting when I was 6 years old.
And what was it like when you first got into acting?
It was it was amazing because the first audition I ever did, I booked it, and that was on Choo Choo Soul, and it back when I did that, it never came on, but then now my brother's like, oh, you're on TV, oh, you're on TV, and it's just really cool.
And do you like seeing yourself on TV, or do you get kind of shy about it?
I kind of it's both. It depends on what I'm on, and if I'm on a show and I haven't seen it before, if I'm on my regular TV show, then I kind of won't. I won't kind of hide, but if I'm on a different show that I've never seen before, I kind of do and kind of don't. It doesn't really. It depends on how many times I see it and how many times that I see it.
And what are your favorite shows, or who else do you like watching? What are your favorite actresses watching?
I like watching Disney Channel, and so I watch Girl Meets World and some other Disney shows. And I recently I meet a lot of the Disney actors too, so it's really cool.
So you're on this new show, or not new show, but you're a new character on True Blood.
Yes.
So can you tell me, how is it working with them there?
It was really fun. The cast is amazing, but then again, since True Blood is very serious, you have to switch gears very fast. But it was really cool. And on True Blood, I play young Tara, which is not the main character, but one of the main characters, Tara. I play a younger version of her, and the scene's basically about it resolves a lot of unresolved issues, and it kind of sends why Tara is how she is now and why her mom is how she is. So
And do you think you're anything like the young Tara, or?
I guess not really, because I guess kind of and kind of not. I am, because I'm very I like doing sports, and I'm very athletic, and I'm tough. But also I'm very girly at the same time. So I'm kind of and kind of not.
And I know that True Blood is more of an adult show. So would your mom, would she let you watch the other parts of it, or only the parts that you're in, you think?
I only watched my parts, but some of my friends, they watch the whole show, and now they're scared of me. They're like, you held up a gun, no, get away from me. It is
And see, what was it? Okay, I already asked you. And you're also on another show that's coming up called Legends, right?
Yes, and it already aired. Not my scene, but the first episode already aired, and I play Morris Chestnut's daughter, which he's a FBI agent, and he's investigating this guy, and it's just, I think it's a really cool and kind of it's a really cool show to me. Yeah.
And how is it? Is it different working on Legends compared to True Blood?
Well, I guess it is, because in True Blood I had to do a lot of action, and while I was in Legends, it was kind of just sitting at the table talking to my dad, eating dinner with my mom and my dad. It was very more. It was normal, whereas True Blood, it was more intense.
And what is your favorite thing about working on Legends?
I liked meeting all the characters, and it was the cast is amazing, and I loved everything about it.
So besides True Blood and Legends, you're also on another show called The First Family, and can you tell us about that show?
On the show, I play the president's daughter, well, the youngest daughter, and the show's basically about what goes on inside of the White House, because you see press conferences and speeches, but you never see really what's inside of the White House. And some of it's like kind of like what a real first family or regular family would do.
And who else stars in that with you?
There are a lot of amazing people. There's Gladys Knight, Marla Gibbs, Christopher Duncan, Kalita Smith, Jack A. Harry, John Witherspoon. I'm a lot more. And it's super fun working on the show because you get to go back to set and you're like, hi, what's up? And we just connect really well with each other.
And are you always one of the youngest cast members on it?
Yeah.
Most of the shows.
Yeah, so most of the shows I am on, I'm usually the youngest cast member, but sometimes I'm maybe the oldest. It depends on, like, if it's a kid show, sometimes I'll be like right in the middle, or I am the oldest, but usually I'm the youngest when it comes to being on shows.
And do you ever look at the producers or the directors and be like, I'm not a kid, you don't have to treat me like one?
Well, it's kind of like they treat you how they think your maturity level is. So it's like they don't really treat you like a kid. Not most of the time, because you don't really interact with them, because usually you're on school, but you do interact with them like when you're on stage and you are on set performing.
And since you're already doing so much at a young age, what do you want to do when you grow up, or where do you hope to be in or star in?
I want to still be an actress, but I also want to be a fashion designer, and I'm really into fashion and I love it. And I have a fashion blog and page with my friends, and they're also actors, and it's just really cool. And I don't know what shows I want to be on. It depends on what shows are on in the future.
Or what kind do you like to be in? Do you like to be in comedies or scary movies?
I like to do both, because I kind of like to watch dramas and very emotional movies, but I like to be in comedies and dramas. It depends on what I'm feeling that day.
You are 9 years old, so that's almost 10, so that's about 4th grade, maybe?
No, I'm going to 5th grade because I started not really early, but I started early when I went to kindergarten, and so now I'm in 5th grade.
And do you still go to a regular school, or do you do a homeschool?
I was homeschooled for 3rd grade, but then I wasn't sometimes when you're filming, you don't film the whole week, but if you do, then I just get my work from my teacher. But we weren't filming a lot, and usually you don't film too many days when you're on set. So I just decided that I could go back to school.
And do you like it more going to a regular school, or would you prefer to focus more on acting and do school on set?
I like doing school on set and getting work from my teacher, but I definitely like going to school because you get to interact with people that are in your grade level, and so that's cool.
And are there other kids that would be like, wow, Layla, I just saw you on TV the other day?
Well, I guess my friends, they're kind of used to it, because everybody in the school, they know I'm on a TV show and they know I'm an actor. They do kind of bring it up sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of oh, I saw you on True Blood and stuff like that.
And do you think it's hard trying to do both at the same time?
No, it depends on how your teacher is. If she if she gives you the work, and if she gives you a deadline, and it's really easy for me because I have great teachers, but it depends.
And do you have any message that you want to give to your parents or just all your supporters?
I just want to say thank you, because I couldn't be here without them, and it's so fun, and I love it. Thank you.
And lastly, can you tell us your Twitter or any other social medias?
My Twitter is The Real Layla C. My Facebook is The Real Layla Crawford, and my Instagram is The Real Layla C.
There you go, and be sure to check her out on Legends and True Blood and everything else that's to come.